got in the end zone. Coach Scott said after the game he was giving you a little grief about that.
Yeah, it kind of reminded me of the Georgia Tech game a few years ago when I caught that corner ball and I stepped out of bounds too, and I was just so close. So it kind of reminded me of that. So that's probably why he kind of gave me a hard time about it.
What's your best game as a player overall team?
Uh, I, I wouldn't say that. All games matter. I made some big catches in some games. It doesn't matter how many catches I make, as long as it's the team, as long as I can help the team out the best way possible. So I wouldn't say this is my best game as far as like production, but I mean it is. I did have a lot of catches, but I didn't. I feel like the other games that it counts too.
Honestly, the same question: how gratifying was it just to see the offense be able to throw for so many yards after running the ball so well at Wake Forest?
It just goes to show that we can win either way. It was great to see that when our running game won't working, that our passing game could pick it up, and we could still win both ways. So that was good to see.
On one of your catches, the long out route to the boundary side of the field, Trevor seems to get the ball up there a lot quicker than it's been out in the past. Do you guys see it when you're out there practicing? Do you know when you turn around that ball's going to be right there on you?
Yeah, that's just something that we kind of got used to. Just knowing that when we turn our heads, that the ball's going to be there. Uh, it is a difference, but we just still go with the flow, no matter who's back there. Chase does a great job getting the ball out there too. So it's really just the timing of the routes, and that's pretty much how we get the timing in practice because it come out the same way.
This program's sent a handful of receivers to the NFL during your time here, and bringing in top guys like Justin and T. How difficult has it been for you to continually, find your niche and your role on this team?
Uh, it hasn't been difficult at all. I pretty much know my role. I know what I'm capable of. Those guys bring a lot to the table. It just enhances our group as a whole, and it doesn't matter who's in the game. You can die from slowly from anybody, like from the 9-man, 2-man, 5-man. So like my niche is wherever I'm put. So like I play all three positions. So wherever I'm needed, I can do the job.
Are you the kind of guy that kind of takes the young guys right when they come on campus at your position, kind of under your wing, and maybe help, groom them, so to speak?
We all a close knit group. So whenever Justin came on campus, DK came on campus in the spring. Yeah, it was. I kind of bonded with those guys and just kind of sharing what my knowledge with them, so they can kind of be ahead of the game and just know what to expect.
Coach Sweeney said back in July that you were the young question leader of that wide receiver group. Was that a conscientious effort on your part to really step up as a leader this year?
I feel like I've always been a leader, so that's not really. It wasn't a new role for me. I've always been a team player, a guy that anybody could come to and talk to. I'm really outgoing, so anybody can. I'm really friendly, so like it really wasn't nothing that was kind of new for me. Just far as just showing the guys the way and just paving the way and just how to go about practice and go about way of living. That was just kind of something that was new for me because I know a lot more eyes were watching.
Trevion, do you get caught up this time of year in the rankings where you guys stand in relation to college football playoffs, or does it matter to you this time?
It doesn't matter because anything can happen. We just take it one game at a time.
Do you try and tell the young guys that, hey, let's not get caught up in this because it's exciting now, but there's still a long way to go?
Not really. The relay message from Coach Sweeney, it's ingrained in their head, so like they really get the message too. So and they see that as older guys that we just take it a game at a time too. So like they don't have no choice but to just to follow lead, and they do a great job with that.
How much pride do you guys take in the receiver room that the coaches are seemingly completely unafraid to rotate so many of you guys in, no matter the situation in a ball game?
We take a lot of pride in that. We help each other out. We rotate like that in practice. So like it's really nothing new when it comes to games. We hold each other accountable as far as like knowing each other's assignments. And making plays in practice and knowing that it's going to translate to the game. So like we be hard on each other in practice, knowing that say like, oh, you can do better or you can make that catch. We got to have you. It's just pretty much words of encouragement in practice that gives people the confidence, and Coach got the confidence in us within each other to go out and do the same thing in the game. Excuse me.
New Hopkins, how closely do you follow his career and what he's doing with the Texans?
I watch NFL every Sunday, so whenever I get a chance or whenever I can catch them on TV, I watch him a lot. Just knowing that he's a physical guy. Coach Scott shows a lot of highlights from when he was here in Clemson. Shows a lot of highlights of what he did, because knowing that he wasn't the fastest guy, how some of his nuances that he kind of took on and made himself a great player. So it's just little stuff like that.
Going back to your role for a second, over the course of all these years, where's your patience come from?
My faith in God, knowing that it's all His timing. So knowing that everything don't happen right away. A lot of people don't have, I want to say, so to speak, the glory that a lot of people have coming right in. And it's a lot of times the older guys. I look at the older guys and how they handle it too. Looking at Vic and how he had to be patient. Dorian O'Daniel, how he had to be patient. I look at guys like, I was here with Sharon Peake, how he battled injury and had people who come in front of him, and how he had to be patient and how he just handled stuff like that. So that's what motivates me to be patient.
Coach Sweeney and Coach Scott have both said that you're sort of the example of everything that they would want in a player. To hear that from them, what does that mean to you?
It means a lot just to know that how I carry myself doesn't go unnoticed. I've always been a guy that never gave up, that always worked hard no matter what the circumstances was. So it means a lot that they notice that too.
Have you ever for a second, maybe even second-guessed your decision to come here with all the great team success? Certainly there's other places you could have gone and maybe been a top 1, 2, or 3 receiver, kind of more of a go-to guy.
Not at all. I believe, I'm a firm believer that everything happens for a reason. And also, I prayed on, when I made my decision, I prayed on everything and everything that my future could hold. So it really, everything led me here. So I never regretted coming back or even thought about going any other place.